Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anuj. I'm a final-year MBBS student at Government Medical College Nagpur, and this is a vlog where I gave the last exams of MBBS. It was the day my first paper, Medicine 1, was going to be conducted, and I was kind of anxious about it.
Alright boys and girls, I've got medicine paper in 2 hours and I'm ready for it. I'm just gonna revise as much as I can, as fast as I can. Let's go. Good morning mummy, हाँ उठ गया मैं.
So I woke up at 7 and I made sure to also tell my mom to check up on me whether or not I have woken up. I have this huge fear that one day I might not wake up in time and I'll just completely miss my exams. In a high-speed manner, I flipped through the pages to see the most relevant keywords that I'll be using to write my answers.
Alright boys and girls, this is it. Going to medicine right now. I'm gonna smash it, you know. Feeling confident. Chalo, let's do this. Last exams of MBBS start right now.
As I went to the examination center, which was IGGMC, I was one of the first students to reach there. Slowly and slowly my friends started appearing and talking to them really made my anxiety disappear. We also discussed a few topics.
राधिका तू कितने बजे सोई कल?
नहीं मैं टाइम पे इससे पर मैं जल्दी उठी 12:30
सही.
And finally I went inside to give the first paper. So, Medicine 1 is done, it is completed. Concluding thoughts for Medicine 1, it was really well. Everything came from the importance, nothing was something which was not expected. So we had a long question, it was upper GI hemorrhage, Cushing's disease and hemolytic anemia. The hemolytic anemia I basically wrote from the pathology part. So if you're a second year MBBS student, patho-micro, everything is your medicine only. So you study that as much as you can. I'm really happy. The only thing was that MCQs were really difficult. I did solve the previous year questions, but I still felt like थोड़े से difficult थे, even for me. So yeah, that was a fault on my part. The best part was that I was sitting right next to Sejal. So Sejal और मुझे एक ही bench मिला था sort of. If you didn't know, Sejal is the person who has topped GMC Nagpur in second year MBBS as well as third year MBBS, and she's a very good friend of mine. And we sat together. So it was amazing. मतलब कुछ चीटिंग वीटिंग तो नहीं की obviously, क्योंकि इन्विजिलेटर बहुत ज़्यादा ध्यान देते हैं and CCTV सब कुछ है. I've got a holiday tomorrow and then I've got medicine too. So I'll be taking a break for like 2 hours or 3 hours, and after that I'll be getting back to studies. चलो मैं break लेता हूँ, bye. After my short break was done, I sat down with my brother Pawan, who was currently preparing for I think his Marathi exams. I finished dermat and psychiatry, which put me in a really good position, and I slept very peacefully that day.
I've been studying neurology since the morning, but like it's reached a saturation point so fast. All I want is this exam to get over with. I have to revise a lot of things because I am not as confident in medicine 2 as I was in medicine 1, because I need to write things down to remember it.
The next day started, I did neurology and all the other systems gradually. Even before the evening set, I had done most of it. So I began my second revision for medicine 2. And you might think that all of this is going pretty fast. I studied the entire year just so that I should not be panicked in the last moment. And long-term preparation really gave me an upper edge during the last days and really took my anxiety off.
Boys and girls, I have been reading since the morning and I have completed everything that I needed to complete. So this is my second revision for medicine 2. I really thought that medicine 2 was going to be the most difficult paper, and I might be right because the syllabus is extremely vast. I just want to keep going and revising and everything because I fear time pe yaad nahi aayega. Also, I've come to realize that without university exams, you can't make good doctors. Good doctors are only made when they, study so much that everything becomes permanently engraved inside them. So next REM, everything is good, but I don't really know how you guys are going to survive. With that, medicine 2, मेरी पढ़ाई for medicine is done. Like, this was such an emotional journey. Like, I read this entire book from cover to cover, did all the marrow videos, solved a lot of question banks, did everything I can, attended the college, attended the postings. 6 years ago, my sister was in her final year MBBS, right? And she used to come at homes during her prelims and when she was preparing for university exams. I used to watch her read Davidson. That Davidson is still kept in my room, by the way. And I used to wonder, like, कैसे तुम पढ़ते हो? Okay, that is so complex. I could not even pronounce the names. I remember I just opened the page of the book which contained myocardial infarction, and I was like, oh my god, how am I going to ever learn this? And today is the day that I have finally completed a book of medicine. times change pretty fast and it's pretty nostalgic thinking about stuff. But you really never know what life is going to have for you, and you never really know where is life going to take you. Yeah, it's currently 12:18. I have done enough from my side. अब तो कल पेपर में जो कुछ भी हो वो देख लेंगे वहाँ पे. Wow.
And with those thoughts still in my mind, I went to the medicine paper next day. Again, I met my friends, they were all revising. I personally do not open the book and revise before the exams. I would love to know what you guys do before the exams, because I personally find it to be not really that helpful. And just like that, second paper was done. Medicine was officially over. पूरा subject done and dusted. कैसा गया पेपर? Pass. Okay.
मैंने जो बोला था सारे क्वेश्चन है. मैंने बोला था अंकाइलोसिस स्पॉन्डिलाइटिस.
Hello. So medicine is finally complete and surgery, obs, gynae, pediatrics 3 subject बाकी है. Feeling so relaxed right now. One atypical question, Alzheimer's disease. I don't know, like last 10 years में एक भी बार that question hasn't appeared, and in the Bulur neuro section, Alzheimer is nowhere to be found. It is only present in the geriatrics part. So that's why I focus on second year again, because Alzheimer's you have been taught in pathology. Overall paper was extremely good. I loved it, especially the MCQs. They were really easy. So I think I'm going to be scoring pretty good in the MCQ part compared to the medicine one. I think मैं मेडिसिन में तो पास हो जाऊँगा, मतलब मैंने जो पेपर लिखा है उसके हिसाब से लग रहा है. Now we've got 2 days of holidays. I just got a call from a brand. I need to shoot a video for them. So night at 10, I'll probably be scheduling a shoot and doing that part, because I'm a content creator as well. By the way, subscribe all the people who are watching and haven't subscribed. You must do it. So yeah, that's been it. See you. Exactly, more than half of the people who are watching this video aren't even subscribed. You know, it really takes a lot of time and effort to make videos such as this, and subscribing in just 2 seconds would completely make up for that. Thank you so much. Before I start studying for any paper, first thing that I do is take out this book. It's got the collection of everything, and I just go through the last 10 years paper and I write down what is the frequency and distribution of all the different questions that they are going to ask me. So as you can see, these are the questions asked from ortho, and these are for surgery 1. And whenever I start studying, the first things that I do are these questions, because these are the ones which are most likely to reappear back. Now these are only the long answer questions. I also do this for the short notes, but for the short notes I only pick out the ones which are atypical, because most of the short notes are going to be typical. So in a thyroid case, you are expected to have a short note from thyrotoxicosis. That's not atypical. The thing that I'm going to be doing after this is completing orthopedics, hoping for at least half completion today, because that would really help me out a lot. And just like I said, I did complete half of orthopedics in just one sitting by using the frequency and distribution chart that I prepared earlier. It's really easy to waste the entire day on which your paper is scheduled at. If you put in some amount of extra work and even study during that day, you will really have much more time to revise stuff once again. Hello everyone, tomorrow I've got the surgery paper 1 and I'm really excited for it. It's my back up, started studying over here. But what I'm doing is to remember things more clearly, especially with respect to surgery. I'm watching videos of the surgery on YouTube. So I just watched screen grafting. Next I'm going to watch probably venous ulcer and arterial ulcer, all of that. So yes, that's been it. Majority of the portion is done. Like I just only have to do the thyroid neck and the facial-maxillary wala part.
Oh no, anxiety creeps up on me. Is this how it's supposed to feel? Tell me when it's over. I got someplace that I gotta be. It won't leave. My friends say, get out of your comfort zone. It's a blessing in disguise. Get out of what you call home. Your
I'm not gonna lie, but surgery 1 was the part where I was the most afraid of, because it had also orthopedics in it, and orthopedics plus surgery 1, you really can't 100% expect what are they going to ask you. This sort of fear lurking in my background, I finally made my way to IGGMC. Girls, surgery 1 done, ortho done. Every question was predictable. Everything was from what we had studied. It was breast examination, DVT tha, thyrotoxicosis tha. So yes, nothing really fancy. Ortho mein, I think my short notes are not really that good, but I know for a fact that I will pass. I did not fill up the entire answer sheet today. 2-3 pages रह गए. Almost half the papers are done. 4 are left, 3 are done. So consider it as half. काफी लग गई थी. To be honest, I just studied yesterday till around 2:30 or 3. and woke up today at 7:30 and continued studying. I did not feel like recording because उतना time नहीं था. सब कुछ इधर ही है. परसों surgery 2, GIT, Euro, so many things. Today we'll complete Euro no matter what. So here's the thing, the main syllabus is GIT and urology, right? GIT is one such page multiplied by 9. So 9 pages of questions for GIT. In the question paper, you are only going to get 2 or 3 questions from the entire thing. Would you rather, spend 9 pages to answer 3 questions or study 4 pages to answer 4? So that's my ideology. That's why I left GIT for the end. I still haven't started GIT, but I know that I have completed all the other important things. That has been the ideology right about now. Now let's start GIT. So I feel really, really calm and composed today as compared to I felt like yesterday or day before yesterday because of surgery 1 and ortho together. So for some reason I kind of feel like surgery 2 is the easier part of surgery. Opinions change. मेरे पहले ऐसा लगता था कि surgery 2 is the one which is difficult, but to be honest, if you know a little bit about everything, you can write a solid answer in surgery 2. It is done, my friends. I can't look at it anymore. Let's go do surgery 2. Boys and girls, surgery 2 khatam. That means surgery and medicine all are done. I can't really believe that I survived that. It was just difficult and look at the mess I made. Surgery paper 2 by the way बहुत अच्छा था. All easy questions, very predictable. 4 questions surgery 1 के थे out of the 10. I don't know what they're doing and actually 2 of the questions were actually from paper 1 itself. तो बहुत अच्छा खासा repeat हो गया था. And finally, surgery was also done. So 2 subjects, medicine and surgery, were done. Now only 2 subjects remain, obs and gynae and pediatrics. We also had a 2-day holiday before ops paper. So we went to a small cafe to just spend some time over there, relaxing before the ops paper. In first year MBBS, I would have never done stuff like this, going out into a cafe in the middle of the exams. But I think in the past 4 years, I've changed quite a lot. My approach, my strategy, and my way of looking at life. And that's what led to this impulsive decision. I had an amazing time yesterday with my friends. It really was actually very much needed because exams में बहुत बैंड बज जाती है. And the next paper we have got is obstetrics. So you have seen me study obstetrics more than anything on this channel because I remember all the videos that I made. Somehow, somewhere, they had obs. And I don't think I showed studying medicine or surgery. I don't know why I did that. I had a golden chance to show everything. But it's a pretty small subject. We've only got like 11 pages from IMP PDF in compared to surgery 2 which had near about 17 pages. So yes, and definitely we got 2 days holidays for this. पता नहीं क्या सोचते हो लोग. But it's okay because let's just start reading. Boys and girls, it's 1 and I've got my paper for obstetrics just tomorrow. So that's like 8 hours and in 8 hours I have to, fix my mind, try to get everything over here. I hate obstetrics. This is actually my second revision and still I don't feel confident about it. देख लेंगे जो होगा. There isn't much a lot of complicated things in ops. Because definitive management of everything in ops is termination of pregnancy and you have to give steroids if it is premature. With these 2 information you can write most of the papers. So yes. Obs is done. It's over. Questions में IUGR आया and postpartum hemorrhage आया. It was great because that's what we study a lot in obstetrics, especially PPH. I'm really happy. So 2 papers left. I can't really believe that it's been more than a week that I've been doing this nonsense of continuously studying. But it feels great to know just 2 papers in and then it will be finally over. As usual, 8 to 9 hours to go for the paper and I feel I'm ready. But anyways, कल सुबह उठ के पढ़ूंगा, revise करूँगा और and then we can go to the paper. Tomorrow, gynecology, next pediatrics. But something unfortunate happened during my gynecology paper. Second last paper, here I come.
इस पुस्तक को जला दूंगी. आसान बुक लिखा. हो गया आगे लगता से भोजानी पे. अरे सिर्फ वो क्वेश्चन और ये मैंने सारे आंसर दफ्तर में से लिखे.
So just come back from the gynecology paper. It was rough, man. It was rough. It's a question that I did not really prepare that well. That was ovarian cancer, and it was the one which was asked. So as an LQ, this kind of things usually happen. एक आध दो paper तो होते हैं when it's just difficult. But overall, I wrote what I could. Only one paper remaining for the end of my exams. Actually, the last theory paper of my life for the next 4 or 5 years. I hope. This is crazy. So I'm just preparing the IMP PDF for pediatrics, and then we can start. The main goal is that I want to do a significant chunk of pediatrics today because I don't want to have any sort of backlogs left like I had for gynecology, because lesson learned. Hi everyone, I guess this is the last time that I'm coming over here in any exam saga or like study with me kind of video. It really feels amazing because in just 12 hours, practically my MBBS is going to be over. I never really thought I would be saying this, but everything about it is over. I've studied everything. Am I qualified to become a doctor now? I don't know. But I remember coming here in first year, in second year, every time I used to bring up the camera, record some videos and go downstairs. I mean, this has been a pretty emotional journey for me. You guys have been such a big part of my life, and YouTube has been a big part of my life. And I can't fathom what my life would have looked like if it was not for you guys. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for always staying here, watching my videos and clicking on them whenever I upload. It's just amazing. I have just completed pediatrics. It's hardly 5:30, so I did not. So since I studied it so many times, it's practically over. I'll be studying it 2 more times. एक और बार रात में and एक और बार सुबह उठ के, so that I don't miss out any of the questions. Thank you so much. बस अब कल pediatrics छोड़ के आते हैं और क्या.
And finally, I entered the examination hall of IGGMC for the last time in my life, and I felt genuinely relieved. Even before the paper, I was like, finally, I am done. And the paper of pediatrics came. It was single-handedly the best paper that I've ever written in my life. I felt so happy seeing the paper that I almost jumped out of my seat. Our batch started celebrating right in the IGGMC campus. Exams khatam. This was my center, by the way. Guys, not gonna lie, paper was really easy. MCQs पूरे के पूरे repeat हो गए थे. I am so done with Finally, I got back home, arranged the books back to the shelf, and went out with my friends. So what's next? The exams were over, but the most fun part, internship, was about to start. And I can't wait to make vlogs from my internship and show you guys content that you have never ever seen before on YouTube. So please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright, it's Anuj. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.
Trust in our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up.